Okay, here's problem 3 of the Unit 5 free response problems, and this time they want us to find the area of the region R, which I went ahead and put on the TI-89. So the area is going to be top graph minus bottom graph, and we just need to find this intersection point between the two curves as our upper limit of integration. And do not guess that it is 1, because I guarantee if you guess, you will get it wrong. So let's do F5 intersection. First curve, second curve, lower bound, and then move over to the upper bound, and we get 0.94194. So let me write that down as our intersection point. 0.94194. Okay, so the area of the region R will be the integral from 0 to 0.94194 of the top curve minus the bottom curve. And now I just need to put that in my calculator to integrate. So I end up going to my home screen, and I'm going to do integral of e to the negative x squared minus, and open a paren for the 1 minus cosine x, so you make sure that that negative distributes through, with respect to x on the interval from 0 to 0.94194. Close paren and hit enter, waiting for the answer, which is 0.590 or 0.591. Either one will work. So again, oops, put my decimal in the wrong place. Make sure that you are showing your setup and showing the answer. Now we are going to find a volume generated when we revolve around the x-axis. So we need outer radius, which will just be e to the negative x squared, and inner radius, which will be 1 minus cosine x. So we have a pi out in front, we have limits of integration, same as above, and then we have e to the negative x squared squared minus 1 minus cosine x squared dx. So we go back to our calculator and we are going to type it all in. I'm going to go ahead and modify what we had just above because it's easy to modify. So I square the first, big R, and then I'm going to square the little r, and same limits of integration. I'm going to then just multiply it by pi out on the outside, and let's check to make sure we plugged in the right expression as soon as it finishes calculating. Okay, let's just check our work. 0 to 0.94194, we have big R squared minus little r squared, and then times pi at the end, and our answer is 1.746 or 1.747. So we have equals 1.746 or 1.747. The last part, C, the region R is the base of a solid. Once again, we are perpendicular to the x-axis, and it is this distance from here to here, and we are squaring that distance because each cross-section is a square. So we have the same limits of integration, and then we just have e to the negative x squared minus 1 minus cosine x, that whole expression squared. So if I go back to my TI-89, I'm going to actually pull out the very first area expression that we used, and then I am going to go into the entire integrand, which was the e to the negative x squared. I'm going to put parentheses around it, e to the negative x squared minus 1 minus cosine x, square it, and that ought to do it because I'm not changing my limits of integration. So of course we will wait for it to think, and then we're going to go check our work to make sure that we input the correct items. So let's see. We have correct limits of integration, and then I have the entire integrand squared, and my answer is in fact 0.461. And again, for each of these, you need to put in your full setup and your answer only.